Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That has been cut short. And it's Simons. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Haaland spread out to the left. And here's Bernardo Silva.
And Bernardo Silva! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri. Foden hurtling down that right flank. Simons. Solanke. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Pedro Porro. Tell.
Solanke.
Now it's Solanke.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Foden.
Nice control. Ake. Rodri.
Claudio.
Kovacic.
Claudio.
Here's Doku. Time to deliver. And here's Doku. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Romero
attempts a clearance. Xavi Simons. And here's the chance to counter.
Romero cuts out the pass. Kudus. Udogi. Romero. Van de Ven. Romero. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kovacic gently done.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van de Ven. Tell. Pedro Porro.
Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Ake. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. And put paid to a promising move. Bissouma, Romero, Kudus, and it's played forward. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Solanke, Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played back in. Kudus. And he's gone backward here. Oh, it's come loose. An early chance there, first of the game.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pedro Porro goes short. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Porro. Udogi. Bissouma. Udogi. Bissouma. João Padilha. Chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. A real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ake. Foden. Haaland. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tell was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Guardiola. And he's had a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind. Xavi Simons played out towards the right wing. That's good play. And it's Simons. Out to the right. Kovacic. Ake. Lofted upfield. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. And here's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Ake. Played into the middle. Haaland. Out to the right. Foden. Here's Foden. Ake. Delivers the ball. Cleared without complication. Guardiola. Kovacic. Over to the left. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Ake. And a shot! Tell. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Romero. João Palhinha. And it's Kudus. Udogi. Xavi Simons. Simons! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rodri forwards and with intent. Udogi. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. Romero. Kudus. Udogi aim forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bernardo Silva. That's a clever looking ball. Udogi. João Palhinha. Moved on forwards. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Ake. And here's Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Well, they could break here. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Kovacic getting this one clear. Now it's Haaland. Oh, delicate chip through. Haaland! Bissouma. Tell. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Kudus. Solanke. Chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That is a great pick out. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Bissouma shifted upfield. There's no flag. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van de Ven. Tell. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. He is just caressing the ball. João Palhinha. And Here's Xavi Simons. Simons! Rodri can get it clear. And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. And now the breakaway.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
That is good strength. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. Tell. And it's Simons. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedro Porro is the guilty party there. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Romero. Simons. Solanke. Oh, he's in! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Foden. Ake. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ake gets across to intercept that. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Played in by Foden. And here's Ake. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ruben Dias cuts it out. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van der Vaart. Tell, oh, good spread.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro Porro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Kovacic. Oh, sweet feet. Bernardo Silva delivers. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Foden with the short one. Very nicely done. Foden. And it's Kovacic. Takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Van der Beek. Bissouma. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias clears it away. Simons. Bernardo Silva. Van der Ven, gently done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. That's tidy. And it's João Palhinha. Kudus. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri herring after the ball here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Climbs up big!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rodri. Head over towards the opposite flank. And that is out of play. Bernardo Silva. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kovacic. Kovacic played out to the left flank. Doku. Cross. And a chance! Kudus. Alex Simons. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. But big chance! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bernardo Silva is there, and he can get that clear. Bissouma. That is lovely. Chance here to counter. Always onto this. Doku looking to penetrate opposition lines. Foden. Xavi Simons. Could move up a gear here. Tell. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro charging forward down that flank. Out of play for a throw. And he's there to get rid. Rodri. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Over to the left. Bernardo goes for a shot! Foden. Palhinha makes the interception. Now it's Solanke. And it's Udogi. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Ake. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Tell. Solanke. He's through here. That's a dangerous... And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kudus demonstrated great strength there. He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Haaland. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van de Ven. Romero. Bissouma. Udogi forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kovacic. Ake. Ake shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Romero. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. And it's Simons. Doku. Kovacic. Rodri. Vicario. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gehi. Kovacic. Gehi. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Kovacic. Guardiola. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes. And here's Bernardo Silva. Great work on the overlap. So who's he picking out? Bissouma gets it away. Solanke. Kudus. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Now that's well seen too. Kovacic, and the keeper's got it again. Rodri. Ake. Gehi. Ruben Dias. Pinged towards the front line. Guardiol. Doku. Romero tries to clear. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Doku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Talinia aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Kudus played out towards the right wing. Tell. Rodri wins the duel this time. Foden. Played out to the right. Bissouma moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kudus. Udogi. Now it's Tell. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rodri shifted upfield. And it's played in here. It's a mighty effort! It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Romero, it's a sharp pass. Gehi. Rodri. Guardiol, gently done. Kudus, that's an imaginative pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And they can counter here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Kovacic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kudus. Xavi Simons. And here's Solanke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gehi. Guardiol. Doku. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Rodri. Forwards and with intent. Will play through for the wide man. Ake. Referee's given a throw. And here's Foden. Fired deep towards the back post.
Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has a look and place it forward. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Ake. Solanke producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Udogi. Romero. Aim forwards. Tell. Solanke. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Van de Ven. And here's Solanke. He's well positioned here. Vardio. Doku. Moved on forwards. Haaland, now he's off and running. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Bernardo Silva. Alinia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Solanke. And it's Toro. A chance to play it in. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Ake. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Romero, he's gone direct here. And here's Haaland. And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back! Right place, right time.
He showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
One superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. Deftly away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kovacic. Haaland. It's run loose here. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kovacic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Haaland. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. So what can they make of this? Now it's Kudus. Kudus played out towards the right wing. Tell. Oh, that's neat. Oh, what a pass! There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, gently done. Foden. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Simons. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Chance again. No. Yehi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's heaved it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Simons. And here's Solanke. Solanke spread out to the left. Bissouma. Tell. And here's Solanke. Solanke shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Romero shifted upfield. And it's Simons. And here's Solanke. Doku. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Doku. Kovacic. Kovacic. And here's Doku. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Oh, he's played it in low. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Ake. Showing good feet. Gehi delivers with whip. Palinia. Udogi. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Kovacic gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Kovacic. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vardiol. Haaland. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gehi gets across to intercept that. Rodri, gently done.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tell. Pedro Porro goes forward. Tell. Pedro Porro. Tell. And here's Xavi Simons. Ruben Dias with a fine tackle. And it's Palinia. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedro Porro tries across. Ake. Moved on forwards. Haaland chasing after it. Palinia. Tell. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Doku. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons chips it through. Here's a corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Diaz. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Foden! And it's hoisted clear. Ake. Rodri. Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Guardiol. And that's been repelled. And here's Doku. Kovacic. Over to the left. And here's Doku. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Solanke. He's found a way through. Can he spark a counter here? Solanke. Solanke. In it comes. Tries to get it clear. Nice physical challenge. Simons. Tell done delicately. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ake. Ake forwards and with intent. Foden. Ake. Foden. Ake. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Guardiol. Doku. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Kovacic. Kovacic spread out to the left. Doku tries a cross. He's dealt with that well. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Kovacic. And Bernardo Silva! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bernardo Silva is offering a right smile there.
Udogu. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Nicely intercepted. Kovacic. Guardiol. Now it's Doku. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Doku, and that's aimed into the middle. And played it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva goes for the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Bernardo Silva, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Van de Ven, aimed forwards. João Palhinha. Palhinha, gently done. Yehi. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Udogi has created one goal already. And it's Kudus.
Solanke! Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Udogi. Romero. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. He's shooting! Kudus. Bissouma. Now it's Doku. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Romero. That has found him in acres of space. Donnarumma drops his gloves on it, nice and calm. Kovacic. Yehi. Rodri. And it's played forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Oh, great chance! Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Van de Ven. Doku. Played with finesse. Romero getting this one clear. Guardiola. And here's Doku. Solanke looking to add to his goal. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. And here's Solanke. Tell. He's Tell! Has fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Donnarumma, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Through. Now how will things develop from here? Doku. Vardiol. Doku. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. And that has been clubbed away. Solanke looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper has it. Doku. Vardiol shifted upfield. And here's Haaland. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Simons, João Palhinha, Bissouma. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bernardo Silva, and that has been cleared. Van der Ven. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Foden ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tell, it's a delicate pass. Haaland. And they've got a throw. And it's Ake. Across it goes. The keeper gets his hands on it. Romero, that's really well manoeuvred. Bissouma, gently done.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vardiol. Oh, sweet feet. Kovacic. Doku. And it's played forward. Kudus played out to the left flank. Rodri. And it's Ake. Foden. Udogi with the slide tackle there. Foden. He's in here! Now that's a fine challenge. Haaland concedes a free kick for that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tell. Xavi Simons. Oh, such a clever touch. Solanke. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ake. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Haaland. Foden. Van der Vaart. Pedro Porro. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yehi. Ake. Foden. Well read. The danger is averted. Palhinha. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Romero. Udogi. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And here's Xavi Simons. Now it's Solanke. And Solanke! Steps away! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter, and that is great.
Rodri. Ake. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bissouma. Udogi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Diving header! Ball's gone out of play. Bissouma. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. Van der Ven tries to clear. And it's hoisted clear. A bit of throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Xavi Simons. Doggy. That is a little undercooked. Rodri. Kovacic. Oh, good spread. Foden. That's good play. Kudus does really well to win the ball there. Solanke. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Bissouma, and he's managed to get free. Tell. And it's Toro. Nice control. Time to deliver. Guardiola is there, and he can get that clear. Doku. Guardiola, and it goes cross-field. Foden. Bissouma. Tell. João Palhinha. And here's Tell. Pedro Porro. That's tidy. And here's Tell. Tell. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. And it's Simons. Okay. So what can they make of this? Foden. Haaland. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Kudus. Bissouma. Kudus. Bissouma. That's really well manoeuvred. Long time. Excellent interception. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ake. Good ball, good take. There are a few waiting for it. Foden. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the counter is on.
That has been cut short.
Talinia shifted upfield. Simons shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rodri with the clearance. Kudus. Simons. And here's shot! Goal! And he's there to clear it.
And it's Simons.
He can get that clear.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
And here's Tell. Kudus. Kudus! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Haaland. And it's Simons.
And here's Solanke. Bissouma. Talinia, probing pass. So who's he picking out? And the shot! Oh, just wide.
Bissouma, oh, he's got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Rodri.
Guardiola.
Kovacic. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo's and Bernardo Silva! That was very necessary. Okay. Foden. Ake. Foden.
Talinia wins the duel this time. Udogi. Romero. João Talinia. Tell.
Calmly anticipates. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. Foden. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Xavi Simons. Now it's Solanke. Great defending, strong and determined.
Now it's Haaland.
Solanke. Chance here to counter. Solanke. Tell. Very nicely done. Palhinha. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Ake, gently done. Out to the right. And here's Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Rodri. Solanke. Romero. Palhinha. Romero. Udogu. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played out wide. Kovacic. Back into the middle. Doku. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. And here's Bernard, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Kudus looking for a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri tries to clear. Kovacic. Vardiol. Doku. Tell with the foul. Tell gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's Ake. Bernardo Silva. Foden finds himself offside. Ake. Foden. Now it's Haaland. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Gehi. Rodri. Ake. here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, great chance for a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen...
It's a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Moved on forwards, and it's Bernardo Silva, played into space. Foden in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross to the back post, climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yehi. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And it's played forward.
Vardiol.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. Here's a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ake cuts it out. Kovacic. Yehi. Rodri. Yehi forwards and with intent. Ake. Rodri. Bissouma. And here's Solanke. Hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Bernardo Silva. Clipped into space. Doku. It's a goal kick. Pedro Porro. And here's Tell. Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doku. Kovacic. Solanke. Oh, they could break here. Romero. Udogi. Udogi shifted upfield. And here's Solanke. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Bissouma. Udogi aim forwards. Played out to the right. Tell. Yehi wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Solanke. And here's Kudus. And it's Udogi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vicario, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van de Ven. That's been drilled forward. Solanke, now he's off and running. And it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Palhinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van de Ven gets good distance on it. Bissouma. Up towards the front line. Gehi. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the channel. Doku looking to run onto it. Looking to break at pace. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Played in deep. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Foden plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Van de Ven. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Ruben Dias, gently done. And here's Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Kovacic. Pedro Porro. Romero. Udogi. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vardiol. Oh, this looks sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Solanke. The referee's awarded a free kick. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. He slings it in. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. Simons. Bissouma. Rodri. Ake. And it's Kudus. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doggy. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Great chance! Second win style. And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. We've been waiting for Kovacic. Guardiola moved on forwards. Tell. Into the last quarter of an hour. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Kudus.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Tell tries to dink it through. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Guardiola gets it clear. Can he spark a counter here? And it just the keeper's a bit... Haaland! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Haaland really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
In by Kovacic. Back out it comes. Keep calm. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge now. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Doggy. Romero. Kudus. Doggy. Doggy going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Guardiola, lobbed in behind. Doku. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Danger averted for now. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doku. Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Udogi tries to clear. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Face to face with Richarlison! Palhinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ruben Dias. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Nico Gonzalez. Guardiola. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Oh, cracking ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bernardo Silva. Ake. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hit into the middle. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Savinho. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, played right into his path. Doku, over to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kudus played out to the left flank. Udogi. It's a loose ball. That's good defending, very good defending.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Van de Ven. Romero. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. That's a fabulous ball. Haaland! And that could have brought them level.
Haaland clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Doku. Decent progress down the left. Foot in. Pedro Porro has given away a free kick. That's going to go a long way. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vicario sends that a long way.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's Kudus. He's onside. Simons.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Bernardo Silva!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ruben Dias. Guardiol. And here's Doku. Guardiol. Xavi Simons gets a foot in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Guardiol. Quality ball. Haaland chasing after it. Doku. That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Ake. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Gonzalez is fouled. Now it's Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide. Guardiol. Nice physical challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kudus forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Haaland. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Romero, gently done. Richarlison. Kudus. Savinho. Nico Gonzalez. I think we're just about done here. Oh, good ball! Haaland! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Great defending, strong and determined. Doku. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Savinho played into the box. Cleared without complication. Well, it is over the line. Bernardo Silva.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Romero. Van de Ven. Tell. Pedro Porro.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Ake. Out towards the flank. Savinho. Crossed into the middle. Palinia can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Richarlison. Ball's played through. Tell. That is lovely. And can he finish it? That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Richarlison, and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tell, now here's the delivery.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Palhinha tries a measured ball. Can he finish? He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nico Gonzalez.
Doku. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And here's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. That is a brilliant intercept. Haaland! And it's hoisted clear. It's Ake. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gehi. Ruben Dias. Nuri. Now it's Doku. Doku. Bernardo Silva tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
Romero. Kudus, Bissouma, Rodri, and here's Savinho, Ake, Rodri, Xavi Simons wins the duel this time. Bissouma. That's really well manoeuvred. Last chance perhaps. Doku. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going far. 4 extra minutes added on.
Tell. Van der Ven.
Van der Ven, nicely aimed pass.
Gehi.
Ake.
Gehi.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has been clubbed away. Kudus laid into space. Changes him with that pass. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Savinho. The doggy aimed forwards. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. And he welcomes it in. Kudus! Now it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland played through into space. Ake. Oh, it's played into the area. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kudus. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a cute ball. Richarlison. Kudus. Richarlison. Kudus. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. He's having a shot!
It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Rodri. Yehi. Ignoring. Doku. Ignoring. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Tell. Now it's Tell. Richarlison. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Ignoring. Doku. Looking to get on the end of this. Doku. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Rodri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He is through here. That's a simple one for the keeper. Ake. Savinho. Ake. Bernardo Silva. A heavy challenge. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Nice touch. And here's Haaland. It's the shot! He'll try to keep this. Bernardo Silva plays it short. And that's a good ball.